Hey everyone, welcome to the Super Review Show, where we're doing our first ever movie commentary of the year. We're sorry that it's been so delayed. We've been meaning to get it back to you guys for a long time, but in the light of Spider-Man No Way Home coming out, we decided to rewatch Spider-Man from 2002. I am joined by my good man, Bill Murphy.
What's going on, folks? This is our first the last commentary we did was
Pre-pandemic.
That was February 2020. It was
February of 2020. We did Rocky.
It was like a couple weeks before everything.
And say it with me.
Thanks, COVID.
It's really annoying. But we're glad you're here. And so if you want to watch the movie with us, so the whole point of movie commentary, by the way, is that we are watching the movie and we're talking about the movie as you are watching it with us. So even if you're not watching it with us and want to hear our thoughts on the movie, about the 2002 blockbuster hit film Spider-Man, if you're ready to start the movie and you have a DVD copy or a streaming or whatever, here is how you do it. You're going to press play movie or stream right now. So now we're watching the movie and it's starting, and here we go with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man from 2002.
Whoa. Big nostalgia vibes here.
Long time ago, my friend. Long time ago. I want to thank Bill, of course, for coming along as always.
Hey, no problem.
And being a big supporter here at the Super. I know he does his own work with Movie Hawks Productions, but he just does such a great job over there. Very proud of him.
Thank you. And also my other work, Sports Insanity Podcast. Check us out. We're on all platforms.
Oh, heck yeah. So
shameless plug.
Of course. That's always a shameless plug.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. You know how big nostalgia this is for me, actually?
How much?
Fun fact, this was my first PG-13 movie I saw in theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. The iconic Columbia intro. Sadly, it's no longer the case. Marvel does theirs first. And then
yeah.
By the way, Sony, if you're out there, we love to be sponsored by you. And Spider-Man, if you're looking and listening out there. Toby, Andrew, and Tom, we love you. But I gotta say, the one thing that always stood out to me about this movie
is the opening.
The opening credits are great. I personally love. I don't want YouTube to sue us, but I love the opening credits of this film. With the spider webs and the text and the way that the webs shoot out. It's a really brilliant opening.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So, and what a great opening to what was a very successful franchise. Well, still is.
No, it is.
So,
Willem Dafoe.
And I'm looking at all these actors. Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe, Kirsten Dunst. James Franco's in here too, right? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
James Franco. All these actors are, spoiler alert, they're coming back for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Wait, is Kirsten Dunst coming back?
I believe she might be.
Good. You know what we could do? Let's have Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone, and Zendaya just get into a big cat fight.
Oh my god, that would be pretty funny. And then one you just throw Anne Hathaway's Black Cat in there as well. Screw it, right? Just screw it. Whatever. So, I do love these opening credits a lot.
Yeah, they are. It's really creative.
One of my favorite things about these Spider-Man films, the original ones, compared to the Amazing Spider-Man, was the costume.
Yeah.
I love this costume. It was so brilliant in so many ways, and just the way that you can tell it was 2002. But
Danny Elfman, probably one of the few movies he did that wasn't involved with Tim Burton.
Yeah, no, that's true. He definitely did a fantastic job with this one too. One of my favorite things about these Spider-Man movies is the score. The score of these movies is amazing, and Danny Elfman did a fantastic job.
You all have heard me gush about Danny Elfman 100 times. So
the guy is a genius.
Oh, he is a freaking genius.
He is honestly incredible. I do love him, quite honestly, as a composer. So, but the one thing I will miss about, and would be great, let's face it, Tobey and Andrew are in Spider-Man No Way Home. There's no doubt about it. They're just hiding a lot of it until the movie comes out. But hear me out for a sec, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll hear you out for two.
I firmly believe, Bill, that this is just my personal thing. I know that Michael Giacchino is composing the score for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
As he did for the other two films. Who's to say we don't hear this score and the Amazing Spider-Man score for when they show up?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be bloody awesome.
That'd be really good. And directed by Sam Raimi, the director of Evil Dead.
Sure, we're sure you want. We want to know.
We want to know who you are, Tobey Maguire, or Peter Parker, whatever your name is. We want to know who you are and what you do, and what you do for a living, which is you are the writer for the Daily Bugle. And J.K. Simmons is great.
Oh, he's awesome.
You know, it's funny when I was watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2, like The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't need this. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They had a scene there where J. Jonah Jameson's talking to Andrew Garfield's Peter.
Yeah.
And I could easily hear. I could totally just easily hear J.K. Simmons. Even though they didn't show him, I could hear him. It's just
God, this bus driver's an asshole.
This guy, this bus driver, and finally Kirsten Dunst as MJ just comes up and says, "All right, they just stop the bus." Now because Peter he's a typical nerd, and he's trying to find a seat on the bus and whatnot. So it's a great opening too to set the mood and whatnot as the character.
Yeah, but I think Tobey Maguire was in his mid to late 20s when he was in this movie.
Was he?
Guess what? The internet exists.
Yeah, fact checked with Bill.
Hey, think you can put a CC on just so we can get a better idea of what's going on since we have to have it at a certain volume.
Of course. Hold on one sec. I'll figure it out. Hold on.
Subtitles.
I think it's okay. I'll figure it away. Yeah, you fact check with Bill.
Okay, what was I fact checking again?
How old was Tobey Maguire when they shot this? In 2002. I will say though, the memes for this movie are great. The memes of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man are fantastic. Rolls Royce with intro to James Franco. Gotta say, William Dafoe and James Franco do look a lot alike.
They kind of do. Maybe that's why they picked them.
I hope that. I hope that's the reason why. How old?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
Give me 1 second.
This scene was very important. It just shows how they were going to take the franchise and go with it, basically. I'm trying to turn the volume a little bit.
Okay, so he was born in 1975. So Tobey Maguire was...
He was born in what year?
75. He was 27 years old.
He does not.
He was my age.
He doesn't look 27 at all.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's something I've been saying now. And, hold on, I gotta look something else up so I can prove my point. My point will be proved!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, asshole, his parents are dead.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's my point.
Yeah, one thing I never liked how they did. They never went into Peter Parker's parents. They only went into Uncle Ben and Aunt May. In this, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So here's now my point I'm making.
Yeah. What do you got?
Tobey Maguire was 27 when he first played Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was 29.
Andrew Garfield was 29 when he played Spider-Man?
Yeah, he was born in 1983.
What? I didn't know. He looks so young. That's what I'm...
Yeah, but here's the thing though. You get actors in their late 20s, and this is why I think I like Tom Holland the best.
He's literally a kid.
Is because, yeah, he was 19 when he first played Spider-Man, so yeah, but you could take a few years off because he is actually a kid. Here, these are basically almost 30-year-olds trying to play high school kids.
Yeah. Like I said, one of the strong suits of this Spider-Man film was that they opened up with it just going into... they opened it up with it, and it went perfectly into... how Peter Parker, they went directly into the origin story really fast, whereas the Amazing Spider-Man films,
the teacher basically looks like a kid.
Yeah, the teacher looks like a kid. And the guy who's doing from the university or whatever, or the high school.
Yeah, and Doug Walker and his joke from the first Spider-Man. From the first Spider-Man, the joke was, "Okay, Daniel, you're not the teacher. Go away."
Yeah. And I will say that, like I said, they did a great job setting up a franchise here. Spider-Man 2 was fantastic. The best Spider-Man film today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would say a toss up between... You know what? I'll say this. At first, I actually thought Spider-Man 2 was kind of cheesy, but so was this one.
No, I mean, the original...
And we're getting to the cheese, folks. We are getting to the cheese.
Yeah. The original films were very cheesy to begin with.
Yeah, but, you know, I didn't like... I don't know what it was. I wasn't a big fan of the... Raindrops keep falling on my head.
I love that scene. To be honest, I love that movie. That scene in Spider-Man 2.
No, but the rest of it, I actually... But then when I watched it again, I really liked it. I really love the train scene.
Yeah.
When they're on the train, he's trying to stop it.
It was a great scene.
That is a great scene.
And like I said, the opening of this movie really set up the franchise really well.
Oh, one spider's missing.
Yeah. The one escaped, and that's the origin of Spider. He got bit by a radioactive spider.
He's just hanging out. He's just chilling on the web, you know, dude?
Yeah.
Chilling on the web.
Chilling on the web.
Chilling on the web.
Sam Raimi is a fantastic director. And did you know that Bruce Campbell was, for those of you who don't know, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell are great friends because of the Evil Dead films?
And he cameoed in each of the 3 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, what was his cameo in this one? I forget what it was. We'll get to it eventually, but...
Yeah.
I forget, where was his cameo? Was he a doorman or whatever?
In this one?
Yeah, this one.
He was the ring announcer in the wrestling scene that we'll see soon.
Oh, I forgot all about that. That's right. And sure enough, they're the iconic scene where the spider's coming down.
Here we go.
The spider's coming down.
The itsy bitsy spider.
Stop it. We'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah. And YouTube, you can't copyright flag us. That song's in the public domain.
Sucks to suck, YouTube. We love YouTube. It's a great platform.
Right, and here we go.
Now he gets bit. Notice how the spider bit him, right? But it's the colors of the spider are the same colors of the his costume, which is actually ironic if you think about it.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of plot convenience in all honesty. But it's a nitpick.
Yeah.
New species.
And you know what? I think one of the weakest parts of these film series, of the Spider-Man films, was Oscorp's lack of, dominance. One of the things I loved about the Amazing Spider-Man films was the Oscorp in that Spider-Man universe, personally.
Which one with the Oscorp here?
It was really only in this movie, out of the 3 of them. Out of the 3 of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. I mean, Harry Osborne owned Oscorp afterwards, but this is really the only one we really see Oscorp itself. And actors, for those of you who are still watching with us, the General, right now we're in Oscorp, and Harry Osborne.
Norman,
excuse me. Thank you, Bill. Norman Osborn.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes. Norman Osborn and his team are developing the are developing
the glider.
The glider and the goblin weapon. William Dafoe's a great actor too. He's a brilliant actor.
He is.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact: did you know that we got Spider-Man the way we got it, but without X-Men, 2000 X-Men?
Yeah.
I mean, the importance of X-Men. It's important to think. This is 2002. Superhero movies were just on the dawn of it. They're on the dawn of these incredible films that were really good quality films that led us to Iron Man. That led us to The Dark Knight. That led us. These are the early days of superhero films that are good quality compared to Dolph Lundgren's Punisher film, compared to, let's say, Superman of the 80s. You know, this is a whole new dawn of it, which was a great turn.
And it says this, 2000, because, and this was also, because comic book movies were their reputation was kind of damaged for a little bit because of a certain film that came out 5 years prior to this, Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that was not good. But then when X-Men came out, when Blade came out, people were like, oh, there's a superhero thing. Mm-hmm. But when X-Men came out, it re-solidified the genre. It resurrected the genre from Batman and Robin being awful. This was another crack at being awesome, and this was a great film. So, and here's Uncle Ben and Aunt May being awesome.
They're your typical old couple.
Yeah. The actor that played Uncle Ben is really good.
Cliff Robinson.
Yes. He's a great actor. I'm surprised they never touched on his parents.
I wonder if they would just were like, yeah, his parents are never mentioned.
Even in the comic books. He lives with his aunt and uncle. He doesn't feel well. COVID.
6 feet! Mask!
Wear your mask, Toby! And this is where he realizes he has these superpowers. This is the scene where he...
The face.
This is where Tobey Maguire finally gets his where Peter Parker gets his powers. He becomes a superhero.
First, he sleeps on the floor.
He's like choking and whatnot.
Oh, you could see that big bite on his hand.
Yeah.
Listen, Peter, I'm not an expert, but maybe you should go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bit by this weird spider in a lab.
Oh, totally. You gotta admit, though, the earlier films like Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 1, 2, even 3 were such a nod on the 2000s.
Yep.
Certain elements and certain scenes. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. And here comes William Dafoe. Yeah, William Dafoe did such a great job as this, to be honest with you.
He does.
He did. I don't remember. He's drinking a vaccine or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Thus, this is the scene where Osborne becomes the Goblin. The Green Goblin. What do you think the biggest weakness of this film was?
The biggest weakness?
The biggest weakness.
And the dialogue was a little corny.
It was of its time, too.
Yeah.
2002.
What do you think the biggest weakness is?
Some dialogue, I agree with you on that, like the Itsy Bitsy Spider part.
Oh, we're going to get into all the dialogue. Watch.
When we get that in a little while. Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know.
Oh, the gas is green. How appropriate. They really just show the colors in this, like how the spider was red and blue.
Yeah,
and the green and the gas is green.
Oh yeah. He's getting bigger muscles. You could tell this was somewhat cheesy at the time, but people took it seriously at the time, though. Looking back, it's cheesy. But
Oh, this freaked me out.
It freaked me out, too. This is back to form when they throw him. Do you think he became a supervillain that fast? If you think about it.
I was 8 when this movie came out.
I forget how old I was.
You were about
that's
probably
fair.
3 or 4. Because you're my brother's age, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so, I mean, some of these elements, you look back at them, you're like, I mean, 2002 was a weird time for films in general.
It really was.
But, like, the superhero genre was just taking off, too. He doesn't need his glasses anymore. Relatable.
Ooh.
Ripped Toby. What if he actually worked out for that?
I want to show.
I wonder if he actually worked out for that. This one scene to be ripped. You know?
Ooh, Spider Stalker.
Spiders. It was a typical like comic book movie. Like the move where he's like, oh, the cute girl lives next door. I'm such a huge nerd.
Have you ever listened to the Weird Al Spider-Man song? It's a parody of Piano Man.
Yeah, I have. Michelangelo.
You know, I really, with Uncle Ben,
Yeah.
I think, like, compared to this Uncle Ben and Martin Sheen, as much as I love Martin Sheen,
Oh yeah.
but
Martin Sheen was great though. He was good for the most part.
yeah, but I will say I think you see a little more of like the fatherly type Uncle Ben here.
Yeah. The more you see that more, yeah.
Like you see a little bit of it in Martin Sheen, but
Typical Flash Gordon or
Flash Thompson.
Flash Gordon. Flash Thompson getting a ride in with us. Now Peter misses the bus again.
And this time you don't have MJ to stand up for you, pal.
They didn't even stop the bus for him.
God, this bus driver's a dick.
That scene was cool. Once you see that,
It's now stuck on his hand.
yeah, when he's realizing, oh my god, I'm a superhero. Which was a great. I love the Osborne's house in these movies.
I do too.
They're so great. It's just this giant mansion in the middle of Manhattan, which is a lot of money.
Yeah. None of us can afford good ass apartments in Manhattan.
No, let alone the lower class.
And and here's what I'll say about Norman Osborn here too.
Yeah.
Like this one, because unlike in the comics, Norman was an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Here, he does seem like he actually gives a crap about Harry.
He's more tolerable here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now if Peter Parker's in school, here we go. I've always liked this scene where he just kind of beats the crap out of Flash.
Yeah. And then this scene, which is
The spider sense.
that'll tell you impress a girl, gents.
Yes. If you ever want to impress a girl,
Get bit by a spider.
And 2, be a badass. Done.
And 3, I can't think of 3.
I can't think of it. That's all right.
Okay, we have to address the elephant in the room.
The big elephant in the room.
Kirsten Dunst, what do you think of her?
I don't know.
To be honest, I think and I'll probably have more to say about this later, but I think she's kind of bland.
I think she might. Would you say she's the weakest of
the Spider-Man love interest?
Of the Spider-Man franchise? Of this franchise, at least.
Oh!
On Flash. Everyone's like, what's going on with Peter?
Yeah, why is this tray attached to him?
Why is this tray coming? What didn't Flash become like the Electro or whatever in the comics?
I don't think so. No.
I forget. Oh, here comes the bully.
Like, this is one of the... It's your typical, nerd. Here's one of the weaknesses. It's your typical nerd,
Ugh. Spitball.
Ugh, that grosses me out.
Me too.
I think it's interesting how they intensify everything.
No, continuity error.
What?
His shirt's clean.
Was his shirt dirty in the comics?
No, and the scene before, he just had the lunch spilled on him.
They must have done laundry pretty quick.
Yeah. Or either got wiped it off, I don't know.
Thompson's going with the right hook. He's going with the left. Parker ducks!
Peter's like, I'm just blocking everything now. How about that?
Whoa, what a duck! He goes with the hook. Whoa!
Oh, yeah. That was a great scene. Oh, no, his shirt's still dirty. I take that back.
I think he blocks. I think Flash is on steroids.
That was a great punch.
I think Flash is on steroids, though.
Maybe.
Why are you chastising him for that? That guy was going to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, it was like a threat, you know?
So what? He's supposed to just let the... No, Peter, you did the right thing.
He did.
I would have beat the crap out of him, too.
Yeah, kidding.
He's running.
Here we go. And now he's finding out what he's capable of. Now, one thing that this movie did right, though, in my opinion, was most relatable to the comics, was he actually, gets the webs shot out of his wrists.
Yes.
Which I actually like that aspect a lot.
I had the Spider-Man web thing when I was a kid. The
toy.
Yeah, you remember those?
Yeah, I remember what you're doing. I remember that one, too. Now he starts to climb the wall.
It looks like everybody is having a ball.
Yeah. This is remember back in the Batman TV show in the 60s? How they have, him climb up the wall? Like this? They're just going like this. Now he's climbing up. But what's brilliant about this, though, is that he's climbing up, a flat area, and they're just shooting at a weird angle. It's brilliant, though.
His response to all this...
This is a 2002 moment for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, and I'm putting my film critic hat on here.
Go ahead.
The thing is, I do like his response, but I think here's the problem. When you pick a basically almost 30-year-old actor to play a high school kid, it doesn't seem like a real genuine response.
Yeah. This is great. Go Web. Remember this part?
Yes. Go Web.
I did this. So classic. Shazam. Go Web, go.
Oh.
I always thought that was cool. Brilliant. This is great. He's figuring out what to do with his webs now. He's doing the swing and stuff. It's pretty dangerous stuff, though, if you think about it.
Killed.
Can you imagine being on set during that scene? Where he just smacks his head into a wall. It's great.
Hey, you were supposed to help... Hey, Peter, you were supposed to help your aunt and uncle paint the kitchen.
Peter! Aye.
Teenagers.
Typical. Let's check this. Yeah. Michelangelo! Meatloaf and veggies are in the oven. MJ's life is just downhill because her dad's a jerk.
Agreed.
Not bad.
What's not bad?
No, just like you're looking back at a movie like this from 2002, which turns 20 next year.
Yikes.
You feel it yet?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. And oh god, I do feel old.
I don't feel it too. I remember I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw you all gonna think I'm crazy. My first Spider-Man movie, my first superhero movie ever in theaters, was Spider-Man 3.
Really?
Oh god, I remember sitting in the theater watching it too.
We're gonna torture ourselves with that, aren't we?
Nah, we'll see. We'll see how we feel. That is such a 2002 look. Yeah, Kristen Dunst is blonde too.
I didn't know that.
She's actually not like a redhead.
Oh, poor Kirsten Dunst.
They had to dye her hair. Would you say the weakest part of this film is MJ's casting?
I think so.
I think she played it well for what she was given, but
Okay, to be fair, for what she was given. But the thing is, and I've said this before, I've said this on Mixed Bag. If you compare, say, Kirsten Dunst to Emma Stone.
Yeah, totally.
Kirsten Dunst is like that girl you had a crush on in high school who... Yeah, you're bringing up some... Okay, what was I saying?
You were saying something about the Emma Stone.
Okay. Emma Stone... Okay, Kirsten Dunst is basically like that girl in high school who you had a big crush on, but once you got to know her, she has like the personality of sandpaper.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
And Emma Stone is sort of like that female best friend you have who you start having feelings for.
Who you can't fight that feeling for.
We had to go there, didn't we?
We had to go.
Okay, I kind of set myself up for that.
You
one.
say yourself. You always
I set myself up for that one, and I'll take the L.
That got you there, bud. It's all right. Anyways, but for real though, like I think the weakest part of the film might have been her casting. She did a great job for what she was doing. I still liked her performance and whatnot, but it's not everyone did. I know people who are like who love these movies but hated her performance. Like not personally, but I've seen criticism online.
I'm sure she's probably a nice lady.
I'm sure she is too.
Oh, Flash.
Flash, what a loser.
I think Flash is on steroids. I no one could be that buff.
No one's that buff.
I think he's on steroids, you.
The actor or the actual character?
The character.
Probably. I'm willing to bet on it.
Flash is juicing. Oh, interest for 60 months. Ooh, that's a good
Now
deal.
he's looking for a new car. Porsche, Jaguar. Ooh, classic cars. Amateur wrestlers. Was this the weakest part of the movie? The wrestling scene.
I think it was kind of stupid.
It made sense. But
It's fun.
Like,
It's fun.
yeah. Yeah. He's trying to design a costume. I always thought like he's trying to like him coming up with these designs was great. Spent all night just thinking about a costume. He was not. Like, yeah. I mean, I think they did a good job. He did a good job drawing that too, if you think about it.
Product placement.
Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper, can't beat it.
It is good, though, by the way.
I'm not a big Dr. Pepper guy.
Really? Commentary segment. Bill and JT talk about Dr. Pepper.
This segment of our movie commentary is brought to you by Pepsi. Buy some today.
Even though we're talking about Dr. Pepper.
Yes, it's all right. I had to. It was totally cool. By the time someone gets to this part of the stream, it's like, what's going on? It's a lot of web, man. Parker! I never understood this part. Is it the goblin, like, in his house talking, or is he just hearing things?
He might just be hearing things.
I think he's hearing things.
I think he's hearing things, too.
For those of you who are still watching, like, there's a part where the Norman Osborn is hearing things, and he's in is this the end of Norman Osborn? The Daily Bugle did a report on him. That's a meme right there too, with Uncle Ben going like
Now the scene that everybody talks about.
with great power
Comes great responsibility.
Damn
True
right.
or false? Stan Lee originally came up with that.
he did. What? I've been lied to.
It was actually originally said by Voltaire. This has been Random Facts with Bill. Random Facts with Bill. This has been Random Facts with Bill.
God damn it. That's all I have to say is God damn it. That's true. This has been Random Facts with Uncle Ben.
Perfect.
Uncle Ben's lesson. With great power comes great responsibility, kids. You know it.
I think this may have been Cliff Robertson's last film.
Was it? I could have sworn it was. No, he was in He was in Spider-Man 2. He died in 2011, I think.
Oh, we did?
I might just check for that.
Fact check.
Fact check with Bill.
We're doing a lot of fact checks today.
I haven't seen this movie in a long time. That's why.
Yeah, 2011.
I was right. Fight night.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
This might be the most cheesiest part of this movie. Was probably this one.
Hey, do not disrespect the Macho Man.
No, the Macho-
Randy Savage.
Of course.
There's Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. He's a great Samurai. I saw him. I met him once too. He's really nice.
Oh, you met Bruce Campbell?
I did. Plug from our New York Comic Con special from 2017. He was doing an Ash vs. Evil Dead thing.
Bone Song. Okay, I think that's kind of a stupid name for a wrestler, Bonesaw.
It kind of is. May God be with you, Spider-Man. Oh, brutal. Who's that again?
That's Macho Man Randy Savage.
I'm dead. I never knew that until now. This has been another edition of
Random Facts with Bill.
Love to see it.
Oh, that's stupid. I agree.
That's the human spider. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Dude, get your ass out there.
Get your name out there.
God, this is like...
Peter Porker.
I'm not a wrestling fan. God, this is so cheesy.
This might have been the cheesiest part of the movie.
It's funny.
At least it only happens early on.
Okay, guys, can we stop? Can we get to the fight, please?
I forgot about this fight.
My legs! My legs!
This was probably the cheesiest part.
Cage match. Did they just randomly say, okay, we're doing a cage match?
I guess they are, and I guess they're realizing...
Okay, who runs this league?
They're not messing with Spider-Man. They're locking the cages, too. How about that? Oh boy. And then wait for it.
Staying away from you.
Oh. To be honest, if I was in Spider-Man in this case, I probably would do the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Spider Sense, come on.
Yeah, your spider sense sucks, pal.
Yeah, come on, Toby.
I'm still on this. I think Bonesaw is a stupid name for a wrestler.
It really is. It's not that great. Oh, the crowbar. Hold on.
Ooh!
Not bad. That's all it took?
I am not impressed with Bonesaw. He sucked.
He was really not that great. He only beat him like a minute and a half, right?
Yeah. Spider-Man. Okay, that really doesn't...
That was it?
No, he should still get the $3,000.
He should get $5,000 for that. That's ridiculous. Wow.
Oh, yeah, no, he got ripped off.
That was a ripoff. This actually always got me too.
What was that?
This scene always got me too.
Ooh. Okay, dick move, but that guy kind of deserved that.
That guy deserved it. He deserved
No.
$3,000. I missed the part where that's my problem. But he made the biggest mistake.
Or you should have just stopped him, get a lawyer, and then sue him.
Not too bad. But the legal accusation is Spider-Man v. WWE?
No, Peter Parker versus the NYWL. Uh-oh. Something happened.
This is the tragic scene that we all talk about. There's memes about it, unfortunately, but it's very, very serious stuff. Oh, this is very tragic.
Yeah. You know, we recently just did movie moments that make you cry. I'm surprised neither of us put this on our list.
Putting the fact that Uncle Ben died. He died. Very sad. I'm going to avenge Uncle Ben! Oh, he's running a dramatic alley, kids. Very dark alley.
Ooh, I love the score here.
The score is one of the best parts of any
I just want
superhero
to
movie.
say, because you all know I love Danny Elfman,
Yeah.
this is actually a very mature score for him.
Absolutely, bud.
Well, that and the Batman score.
Of course.
Because if you listen to, like, the other, like, the quirky ones, like, from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Beetlejuice, The Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah.
the score here is, like, way more intense.
Absolutely. It's fine. You still get nervous if he's going to make it. That's the
When you know he's going to make it.
No, I know, but like when you get to this part in the movie here where it's like he's chasing down the robber. What great cinematography. Great action.
Great shots, too.
What I would give to do that. To do this scene and what we're talking about
Well,
here,
I would, too.
it'd be awesome. Did I shoot this in New York?
Yeah, I think so.
Which is expensive.
Everything's expensive.
That is true. Everything is expensive now.
Especially in New York.
Yeah, you're not kidding, bud.
Hey, we live in New York. We can make that joke.
Yeah. Shameless plug for product placement.
Beautiful.
Great scene. Cold Gore beer, whatever it's called.
I wonder how that beer is.
My question is, I forgot if he takes the money. That was awesome. When he first does that. Oh, brutal.
Ooh.
Oh.
Great scene. Oh, the shock.
Now he realizes who it was. Thanks. Why did he take the money?
That's a good question. What, would you take the money?
Oh, I would have taken the money. It's my money. I earned it.
The $3,000.
It's $3,000.
Absolutely.
This was great.
I'm sure Peter has a lot to think about.
I'm sure he does. Aunt May. He should have taken the money.
He should have.
He earned it.
You know what? I kind of feel like in a way they kind of gloss over Uncle Ben's death. I don't know what you think.
Maybe a little bit. Not a lot, though. And then what does he do here? He strikes him right out of the sky. Killed.
Another somewhat weak spot is with the Green Goblin. He looks like a Power Ranger.
Yeah. He really does.
You know, like, okay, I'm about to rebuild on something that I said a little while ago.
About what?
That I said about Norman Osborn. Oh, yeah. Bye, Flash.
Thank God.
And I still think he's on steroids. I want an investigation.
I think anything's possible at this point, my guy.
Okay,
Anything's
what was I
possible.
talking about?
Something about...
Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
He kind of does seem like a bit of an asshole. He's like, well done, son. And then is giving this big talk to Peter.
Yeah, I mean...
It's like basically, Harry, why can't you be like Peter?
Yeah.
And this scene's pretty...
It's emotional.
Because Uncle Ben was basically his father, in a way.
Yeah. He was.
What, are you looking at my sex tape?
I am not looking up your sex tape. It's only a 2-hour film.
Oh, it's really that quick.
I was looking at how long the film was. Because I forgot how short this movie was. It was just 2 hours and 1 minute. Total.
2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah. Maybe, well, if you run it off, it's 2 hours. Because the credits are like 3 minutes. If you think about it.
You know what? I think that really hits when he says, he just said, Uncle Ben tried to tell me something important, and I threw it right back in his face.
Yeah.
You want to know something? It's like in this you had to have the classic, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. When you go into the web films, the Andrew Garfield films,
Yeah.
Uncle Ben didn't say, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's true. He never did.
And I feel like in the MCU films, Uncle Ben wasn't even existing. Except if you look at Peter's in Far From Home, there are the letters BFP, Benjamin Franklin Parker, on his book bag.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Well, I feel like in the other two, in the web films and the MCU films, he actually had to learn. That great power comes great responsibility.
There definitely was more of that, yeah. It's Wonderman!
You know what? Here's my thing. Where the hell did he get the costume?
I think he makes it. It could be a woman.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
It could be me. It could be you.
The Spider-Man.
Thank you, random person.
A random guy. He stinks and I don't like him. All right.
Hey, at least he's honest.
He's being totally honest.
Courtesy, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Totally.
That does sound hot.
No, not that. The other one. This
Wait, is that Chad Kroger?
I don't know, the guitarist? I don't know.
Yeah.
We can find out.
Oh, one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson. Parker!
Your wife's on line 1. Hang up.
You know who that is?
Who?
Who just walked out of the door?
Who was that?
Sam Raimi's brother.
Really?
Yeah. Ted Raimi? I forget, one of the Raimi brothers. That's Elizabeth Banks. That's might be one of the best casting in cinematic history. Other than Darth Vader.
And he's
J. Jonah Jameson.
And he's coming back for when I saw him in No Way Home. I remember at the end when they showed him, the whole theater was applauding.
Oh yeah. I that's right.
But they turned him to like an Alex Jones type thing.
Kind of. Well, the Daily Bugle is much more updated now.
Yeah. Weird ass conspiracy theories.
The best casting in comic book movie history. Better than Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Better than Chris Evans as Captain America. All right, better than Henry Cavill as Superman. Michael Keaton as Batman. One of the best castings in superhero movie history was J. Jonah Jameson with J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Freaking brilliant.
I gotta.
They really did film. Did they film this in New York?
I think so.
I feel like they did. Certain parts.
You know what? I gotta admit, the romance in this first one is so freaking awkward.
It actually is.
It really is.
I feel like Tobey Maguire's such an awkward actor, too.
I'm sure, listen, I'm sure Tobey Maguire is a really nice guy.
I'm sure he is, too.
Oh, you know who his best buddy is?
Andrew Garfield.
No.
No, who is it?
Leo.
DiCaprio?
Yeah, they're good friends.
That's why they did the Great Gatsby together. All right.
Yeah, I read somewhere that Tobey Maguire and Leo DiCaprio are best friends.
That's good. What is this? This is this.
But remember, Toby, it took Leo God knows how long to finally get an Oscar.
Yeah. Now, what is this? Did the Osbornes move out of their apartment? I forget.
I don't know.
I forget. I gotta say too, like some of the casting was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Some wasn't, some was.
Oh, they dropped a sudden hint for maybe future movies. Peter just got fired from Dr. Kurt Connors' lab.
Yeah, but they never touched on that though. They never showed the lizard in this universe.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. But they showed it in the Amazing Spider-Man films. Which I like that they didn't start with like a Green Goblin. You know?
Yeah. And I think the problem with the Raimi movies...
Yeah.
I think the problem with the Raimi movies is when it comes to the villains, they do all the heavy hitters first, you know what I mean?
They did Green Goblin.
Doc Ock. And then they did Venom, Sandman.
Sandman and Venom. No, wait. And who was the other one? Sandman.
New Goblin.
New Goblin, yeah.
I feel like, because, you know, like, when they were going to do Spider-Man 4, they were going to do the Vulture, and that's kind of a step down.
Which would have been nice. But they did Vulture with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I think why that's better, because you start with the not-so-heavy hitters.
Yeah. Crap. Mega crap. J.K. Simmons.
The best part of the film.
The freaking GOAT.
He is the best part of the film. God bless you, J.K. Simmons.
Even in the
May God bless you.
Spider-Man films. Holy crap. I gotta tell you, in the Amazing Spider-Man films...
He's just appears by email, though.
I know, but I still heard J.K. Simmons. I still heard him in that one scene.
God bless him.
I'm a photographer. Tobey Maguire played this so awkwardly.
Okay, because here's what I've always been saying. What? I think Tobey Maguire was the better Peter Parker. I think Andrew Garfield was the better Spider-Man, but I think Tom Holland does good as both of them.
That's a very accurate statement, my friend.
Thank you.
This has been...
Random Facts with Bill.
That wasn't really a fact. It was an opinion. I take that back.
Random Opinions with Bill.
Random Opinions with Bill.
Doesn't have the same ring, though.
No, it just doesn't have the same ring. What?
They made him an offer they can't refuse.
We make him an offer we can't refuse.
"30 days.
That's a sucky thing to say.
I love how William Dafoe just goes from 0 to 100 in just a minute.
He's a great actor.
God bless him.
Can't wait to see him again in a couple weeks.
Next week.
Oh my God, it's next week!
It's coming!
Woo! Look for our review of the Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's coming.
Yeah. I'm seeing it after you, though, unfortunately.
What?
I'm not seeing it the same day as you. I have to see it later. So don't. If you spoil anything, I'm gonna kill you.
We'll talk about this later.
Definitely. We'll save this for later.
Such a 2000s artist.
Yeah. Who is this again? The Backstreet Boys?
No, Macy Gray.
Oh, yeah. See, there's moments like this in the film where the movie, like, you know what? It really is about. It's like awful. It's like there are certain moments that are dated.
Like Macy Gray.
MJ and Harry, which is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, wear the black dress so I can impress my father who is a 40, 50 something year old man looking at my 18-year-old girlfriend. Well done.
Yeah. The spider sense.
Ooh, I think the spider sense is like the best part.
We'll meet again, Spider-Man. I shot this in New York City. That's a definite giveaway.
Product placement, Budweiser.
Budweiser.
This is such a 2000s thing.
Yeah.
Woohoo, we're excited for something that's gonna kill us!
Yeah, we're gonna die!
Prudential!
Samsung! Stanley! His cameo was so rushed in this.
You know what? I have to say...
What?
I have to say, you know what? With the explosions there, because this movie only came out like less than a year after 9/11. I'm surprised they were allowed to get away with that.
I'm surprised too, dude. They probably did a lot of filming in 2001 as well, you know?
Oh, that was fast.
That was it. What kind of goblin,
The pumpkin bomb?
yeah, what kind of bomb was that?
No, my dear. Oh! Direct hit.
Kid, get out of the way!
I'm just gonna stand here and let this balloon crush me. Kids these days.
What a shameless plug for all these great companies in Times Square.
And the Lion King musical. You just saw Pumpkin Bob turn people into skeletons.
You think you're gonna fight the cops? Ugh. Oh. What a great costume, though.
What, Green Goblin or Spidey?
The Green Goblin costume.
I think he looks a little like a Power Ranger.
A little bit. Yeah, they would have fallen by now, right?
Yeah, they probably would have, but it's movie logic.
It is movie logic, you're right. And he's bouncing on the balloons. Oh!
I will admit the fighting looks a little weird.
It's 2002 fighting. It's not like
It looks like something I would see at like a Disney park stunt show.
Yeah. Like what's not Epcot? What's the other one?
Magic Kingdom.
No, what's the theater one?
MGM. Oh, it's now Disney Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I don't know one in Florida though, but I'm trying to think of what I'm talking about. Like, and this is a great scene where he just saves her, and then they swing up.
It does tend to be very comic booky, though.
What, this one?
Yeah, no, when he goes, "We'll meet again, Spider-Man!"
Like when a Green Goblin becomes a Scooby-Doo villain.
I know, right?
It's like Transformers. The Autobots are ruining everything. Give me a break. Is it the St. Patrick's Cathedral?
That is. Very nice. It's very nice.
It is.
Yeah, thanks for ruining my proposal, asshole. You moved Spider-Man. You couldn't even, I don't know, disguise your voice a little so she wouldn't recognize it?
Yeah, right. She's jealous of Spider-Man. Harry's like, wait, what's going on?
Oh, he's jealous.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that cell phone. See, there's the cell phone in that movie right there.
2000s.
2002. This is an iPhone 12 Pro Max, ladies and gentlemen. This segment of the movie commentary is brought to you by Apple, where you can get all your holiday needs and shopping on apple.com with our promo code TSRS. Enjoy.
Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored at all. I'm just making that up. There's no product placement in these videos at all. We could try. We can get sponsored a little bit, but just saying. Apple would love it. Apple, we'd love to have a sponsor.
And it's gonna be me.
And it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me. No, 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 no. Do, no, 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 do, no.
Heck to the yeah. That's his hat, right? Look at that.
Yep.
Dang. I gotta say, he does have a nice apartment.
I want that apartment.
It's a nice apartment.
I want that apartment. You want that apartment?
If we try and use our super review show dollars, we won't be able to do it. Such a 2002 moment. This is a great scene. I'm curious. It's good. It's a good thing we're rewatching this movie, guys, because with No Way Home on the way.
Way home. You knew that was coming.
Oh my god! With No Way Home on the way.
You knew that was coming.
Oh my god! With No Way Home on the way, I'm curious to see, because as we all know who have seen these movies, Goblin dies, Doc Ock dies. I know it's the multiverse, but how they bring them back, I'm very, very curious to see Spider-Man No Way Home. Very curious to see it.
And the haircut's not that great.
I trust my barber. Uh-oh.
Stop smoking!
That'd be a great meme. Stop smoking!
Oh, God. Again, the cheesy dialogue. Jameson, you slime. Sleep.
Is that cheese?
Oh, that is cheese.
Sleep. How did he make that costume?
I want to know that too.
Huh. When we saw the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, I know this is cheese. Before I get to that, this is cheese. Green Goblin is just talking to Spider-Man. Says, "We're gonna rule the world." This is 2002 cheese at its finest.
Oh, absolutely.
What I was gonna say though was when we see that in the Green Goblin in the new teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, he looks pretty much the exact same, except maybe his costume's a little bit updated.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Just by a teeny bit. Like when we see his the mask is still there, the suit is still there, but are the teeth still there? If we look at a close up of that, I don't know. We're not gonna do it now.
Yeah.
But just.
Oh, that was so cheese.
Yeah. This is a great scene. Do you remember this scene?
Oh, when he turns the cheeseburger down, or the...
No, this is the scene where it starts raining, and they start fighting, and the rain starts beating up this thugs in the rain.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, God, don't say that.
It's so bad. He's such an awkward actor.
You know what it is? I think the scenes, and this is not a bad movie by any means.
No, it's really good.
I think the thing that really just turns me off, and this is the first time I've seen this movie in a while.
Yeah, me too.
It's just in at least this one, the romance between Peter Parker and MJ, it's just weird and awkward.
It's like you have this beautiful girl and this awkward 28-year-old. It's like literally.
it's just strange. Like, these scenes, I don't know if I would call them insufferable.
No, I would not say they're insufferable. But like the scene we're talking about is the scene where it's about to start raining, and it is raining, and then the Spider-Man's upside down at some point, and him and MJ are like, they're trying to do their thing, and these bad guys try and go attack MJ.
It's coming right now.
Yeah, but like we're talking about like the romantic side of these movies. We're just so like
Awkwardly done.
awkward. The spider kiss scene was pretty good, though.
We're about to see it, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I never said why that guy. That looked like a dog.
The next dialogue is even...
It's even cheesier.
Oh, it's coming, folks. But this fight scene's pretty cool.
This fight scene is really good.
Didn't you see who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh. The heart. Oh, my gosh. What's happening here?
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Oh, that was perfectly synced.
That was really good in front of us.
Okay, this scene's actually pretty good.
This scene was great. Let's face it. You saw it in theaters?
I did?
Lucky duck. I wish I saw it in theaters.
One of the best.
Wow. It's a great scene, though. Oh, the nose! Oh my God! Look at the nose!
The known.
No, that's not her. That's not her nose. Ooh, she's got a thing for Spooderman.
Aww.
It's a great scene. It's Spider-Man. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's
Spider-Man.
not Superman. It's all right. The music for this scene was great.
Oh, it's perfect.
Danny Elfman is freaking amazing. Danny Elfman's score for these movies were phenomenal. It's okay, your baby's fine. The way he said that was kind of funny.
You know what?
I'm not coming back, Chief.
I feel like, you know what? That guy looks like the guy who earlier said, he stinks and I don't like him. He kind of does look like him.
Oh, a little bit.
Maybe it's him.
Where is she? Sorry.
Wrong movie.
I know.
God bless him.
That's great. That freaked the hell out of me.
My proposal. Or are you out? Mind. Oh! The cheese! The cheese!
It's you who's out, Gobby.
Out of your mind.
Oh. My God. Awful.
This is such a 2000 scene.
Absolutely. Oh. No one says no to me.
Yeah, it just sounds like a child.
It really is. It's like awful. It's
Or
like...
a guy who's just got his girlfriend turned down. Or a guy who just got his girl turned down.
Yeah. Work was murder.
Seriously?
Oh, literally.
And this all happened on Thanksgiving.
All on Turkey Day.
He just says it very creepily. I was looking forward
I've
to
been
meeting
looking
you.
forward to meeting you. What the hell?
We have bigger things to worry about. Where's Peter with the cranberry sauce? Oh, that's so awkward.
Yeah, this was pretty awkward, bud.
Oh, how'd he get there so quick?
It's a quick walk upstairs.
Uh-oh.
The blood.
The blood.
All brilliant men are slobs. Hear that, Bill?
That's why I'm so brilliant.
We're brilliant. The two of us were brilliant. He's on to him. It's you who's out, Gobby.
Out of your mind.
How much does the movie make?
How much did it make?
How much did this movie make?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, for like I think it made it at 700 million. It's a big success. It's you who's out, Gobby.
$821.7 million.
So, the first ever Spider-Man live-action feature film that we're watching basically almost made $1 billion in 2002. That means people loved it.
On a $139 million budget. God, this scene is creepy.
I know. Oh, God.
Stop it.
The cringe fest.
Oh, he figured it.
Now he knows. Now he's like, oh no. How did you get that? This is getting crazy.
Oh shit, he's Spider-Man. I found out your friend is Spider-Man. Dad. She can hear you!
Hello? Anyone? Oh! Oh!
That's harsh.
Oh, that was rough. Oh my god.
Yeah, we literally heard
I
that!
heard him!
Awkward! Oh, this scene.
There's a lot. This has got a lot of cheese in it. I haven't seen this movie in like 5 years. 10 years.
Oh, me neither. 5 years.
It's been a long time. Having a fireplace in New York City apartments are really expensive.
This scene looks stupid.
It was kind of stupid. I mean, well, looking back at it, it's 20 years old next year.
Art. It looks like talking to a $5 Halloween mask you get at Walmart.
Yeah. Easily.
But deliver us from... Oh! I think this was actually a perfect setup.
This is a great scene. From Evil!
I think that was actually a perfect setup.
That was a good setup.
Even though I think it's weird when he's going, finish it!
Yeah, and are we in the third act now?
I think so.
Roughly, yeah.
Oh, yeah, can we get a doctor in to talk to him, please?
Yeah, get a doctor.
No shit, Sherlock!
He knows who I am. No shit.
Do I know who he is?
Does he know who I am? Who Uncle Ben was, who Aunt May is? Sorry, I'm having fun.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we could take this time to talk about Aunt May. What do you think about Rosemary Harris as Aunt May?
I thought she was great. Sally Field never bought into it.
Oh, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say.
She looks like Aunt May.
I feel like the Aunt May in this one
Yeah.
is sort of more like the 1960s, like,
oh, yeah,
Silver Age supportive aunt.
You know, I think these movies, like especially Spider-Man 1 and 2, are definitely more of that in general.
She's more like the supportive aunt, which there's nothing wrong with, but she looks like she's gonna croak any second. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
Right, of course.
But but I feel like Sally Fields' Aunt May is a little more productive.
Yeah, I mean,
Sort of like she's taking classes so she can get a job in nursing to help pay for Peter's college.
Yeah. I mean, Sally Fields was a good... Which one was better, though?
And I feel like Melissa Tomei, she's just kind of there. Like,
yeah.
no, she's fun.
No, Marissa
and
Tomei,
it's funny that they make her... That they have been making...
What?
They've been making Aunt May progressively younger. Like, here she's, like, in her 70s.
Right.
I would say in the web film, she's, like, in her...
Like late 50s, 60s?
Yeah, I would say maybe, like, her late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
And I think in the MCU, she's, like, in her late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. They did progressively get younger, you're right.
Yeah, and there's this joke going when RDJ says to Peter Parker, and your unusually attractive aunt.
Yeah.
Or in the beginning of Homecoming, hey Aunt May, I'm here with Peter. So, what you wearing?
Oh, they did play it off well, though.
Yeah.
That aspect of her.
this is a nice scene.
Yeah. This has been.
Wait, how is this a random facts with Bill?
No, because it's that's not many. That's not many people think.
Oh, random facts with Bill.
Hell yeah, we love random facts with Bill.
It's one of our favorite segments.
No, it is one of our favorite segments. And they heard that.
Now here's where the romance, I will admit, gets slightly better.
Yeah. A little bit.
It's not... Because you know what I think the thing is? Peter and MJ are supposed to be teenagers in this movie. Like, just getting out of high school, ready to start college.
No, not 26.
They're... Yeah. We established that Mr. McGuire was 27. Kirsten Dunst was... Hold on. Wow. Kirsten Dunst was only 19.
What?
Hold on.
Do the math again.
Okay, she was born in 1982.
2002. She was 20.
Oh.
But
No, you're right.
Yeah,
Well, this film was probably filmed in, like, 2001.
She's 19?
She was, like, 1920. McGuire was 27.
Toby was, oh my god.
And this is the problem when you pick someone who's, like, nearly 30 to play someone who's, like, 17, 18 years old. It does turn out awkward.
How old is Emma Stone? Yeah, because Garfield was how old? When they shot the Amazing
Garfield
Spider-Man?
was 29.
When they shot the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
How
This
old?
is why I think it's best they got Tom Holland. Because he's a kid. So if it's awkward, it actually looks genuine.
Yeah, that's true.
Here, it just comes off as cringy.
Yeah. I agree with you on that, yeah.
It just comes off as cringy. Like, if I was casted in a movie to play a 16-year-old, it would look weird.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Even though Tom Holland is a few years older than... Oh, jump scare.
Jump scare.
Aw. Flattery gets you everywhere, Peter.
Flattery does get you over.
The irony.
You're not Superman.
He technically isn't. He's Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
You know, like what I was saying, I like Aunt May.
Yeah.
She's sort of like that granny figure.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Good advice, Aunt May.
This has been dating advice with Aunt May.
This has been dating advice with Aunt May.
That does not have a ring.
I tried. I really tried.
We tried.
We tried.
We tried. We tried. We tried.
Yeah. Haha. A payphone?
I'm at a payphone trying to go.
Oh.
This is so 2000-y. You just got our voicemail, dumbass.
Welcome to the third act of the film, ladies and gentlemen. Dun dun.
Where is she?
Where is she? Dramatic.
It's a little breezy in my room. Do we have the AC on?
Oh my god!
I'm a little high up today. Oh shit! I'm not in my room. Oh crap! Oh, even that makes me nervous.
That's nerve-wracking, bro. Now we're in the third act. It's so cool.
The Bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Down came the goblin and washed the spider out.
Say it with me. Cheese.
Ridiculous. And of course, conveniently, the cars crash. Goblin, what have you done? That is one strong suit.
It really is.
If you can hold the trolley, yeah.
Clang, 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 it's a trolley. That's for all you musical theater nerds out there.
Oh yeah.
We love you. Look at that shot, pretty cool. He just called himself a lunatic.
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
True.
This was before Uggs were a thing. Oh, God, the dialogue. The girl you love are the sweet, innocent children.
Oh, God. This scene was pretty cool.
Oh, God, who do you choose?
You choose the side of victory. Which is with MJ. Convenient.
See, I choose both. Yay!
We're gonna bring the boat under you. What's this, GW Bridge?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Or maybe the RFK.
Yeah. Why doesn't he just shoot another web and let her down that way?
You know what? That's a good point. Welcome to Stupid People, the movie.
Did she let go in that scene?
You're making this tough, Gabby.
The slow-mo.
That's such a 2000 scene, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Convenient.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. God conveniently has a crowbar.
Yeah, does it just have a crowbar just laying around? Like, I'm gonna bring this to the bridge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that scene is actually very like post 9/11-y.
Yeah.
Because showing, if you heard when they say you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
With the tension, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that too.
Yes. Misery.
Oh, the glass.
Slow-mo. Yeah, the slow-mo makes this very 2000s-y.
Oh, very, very. Especially in the first 3 films. It disappears more and more as time goes on, but still. Oh.
Ooh. Slow-mo.
Oh, brutal headshot right there.
God bless him. I remember freaking out when I saw this in theaters when I was 8 years old. Yeah, not working, buddy.
Not working.
We are who we choose to be.
Yeah. Oof.
You piss me off.
Piss me off.
Not no. Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, that really is.
Knowing that it's a 40, 50-something-year-old man after an 18-year-old girl, that is creepy as hell.
Yeah. That gotta hurt. Out of the rubble, he just starts crawling out. I forgot how short the movie was.
Really?
Yeah, we're only done doing this for an hour and a half now. Hour and 40 minutes.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
When I was in 3rd grade, I actually brought the VHS of this movie to school to watch, and people and teachers were not happy about it. They didn't know it was this violent.
Really?
Well, you're in the goblin suit, so...
You are the goblin.
Oh, you know what he's planning to do.
Of course, he's gonna kill him. Or is he?
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't been like a father to him.
Okay, yeah, you made some nice comments.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, me or him?
No, him. Not you. What are you talking about?
You see what he was planning on killing him.
I knew it.
And I just love the response. Oh.
Oh.
It's just so nonchalant. Oh.
One of the biggest weaknesses was they killed off each villain at the end of each movie. Spooderman. Don't tell Harry, and yet Harry found out after the second movie.
No, he found out. No, he finds out here because remember that Doc Ock when he says to Doc Ock, "Going, I'll give you as much plutonium as you want. Just bring me Spider-Man alive so I can kill him." And reflexes.
Reflexes. And the funeral of Norman.
No turnout.
Not bad.
Twice. Again, the Weird Al Piano Man Spider-Man parody going, "It's a pretty sad day at the funeral. Norman Osborne has bitten the dust. Harry has said that he wants Spider-Man dead, but his buddy Pete he can trust."
Oh my god. Here we are at the end of the first film.
The ones I love.
Beloved husband.
And uncle. Are we talking about Norman or are we talking about Uncle Ben?
Yeah, who do we miss more?
Probably Uncle Ben, because Norman's a, freaking sociopath.
Yeah, probably.
The awkwardness comes back.
The awkwardness is back.
Cringe.
Touch his face more.
Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Touch me, creature of the night.
If you haven't seen that movie, watch that movie. It's great.
Ooh, let's get a little kinky.
Yeah. I love you so much, Peter.
Ooh, let's have sex on Uncle Ben's grave. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Nah, he'll be okay with it.
He's dead. What is he going to feel?
He's going to feel nothing because he's 6 feet under.
We have nothing against dead people.
No.
Is that what
You
Well, you also got to look at it this way. It's kind of noble because it would be putting her in danger too, knowing if people know that he's Spider-Man.
But she finds out in the second movie that he's Spider-Man.
And she finds out in the most awkward way. Remember that scene goes, "Hi. This is very heavy."
This is really it's like so awkward. Dude, this is the most upsetting part to me. I wish that he would just be like, "I love you too." Just say the words.
Yeah, but you also got to look that he's when she finds out in the second movie.
That's writer's block.
It's what?
It's the writer's fault.
You blame the writers?
I blame the writers.
When in doubt, blame the writers.
Sam Raimi, we're coming for you.
Oh, he's a cool... I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I'm sure he's great. With Bruce Campbell.
They're best buddies.
Yeah, Evil Dead, anyone?
I haven't watched Evil Dead.
Really?
No, I never watched it.
It's really good. You should like. It's like a very bloody horror movie. A lot of gore.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man. Finn.
Oh, this last shot is...
Oh, this last sequence is great. Why did they not do it in Spider-Man 3? I have no idea. It's just the two of them dancing.
This is a great final shot. He's just swinging through New York City.
It's a fantastic shot. Here's a question. Do you think New York City needed this movie after September 11th?
I think it did. Because, the American flag. And glad you brought this up because for those who don't...
Woo! We did it!
For those who don't know why, because there was a trailer after 9/11, it was before 9/11, was a trailer that, and we talked about this in our 9/11 special on Mixed Bag, that two robbers were fleeing a building, were fleeing a bank, and then they go into the chopper, and Spider-Man, and they got caught in the web between the two towers. But after 9/11, they had to scrap the trailer, and that's why they put the giant-ass American flag.
Yeah.
And, yeah, answering your question, I think this did it because it was very New York-centric, and Spider-Man's colors, what are they?
Red and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Well, red and blue. There's no white in there.
Yeah, of course.
But, yeah, so anyway, that was Spider-Man. So,
that was
JT,
Spider-Man.
final thoughts?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen this movie.
Oh, me too.
I gotta tell you the truth. I haven't seen this movie in a little while, but I will say, seeing this movie was a great remembrance of how great these Spider-Man films were back in the day. Yes, there's been some mishaps with The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, but I want to honestly tell you guys, from the bottom of my heart, that this movie is fun, it's entertaining. We're going to see the return of Goblin, we're going to see the return of Doc Ock, of course. And if you like this movie commentary, well, thanks for watching, first and foremost. You guys are amazing. We're completely flattered. We love everything that you guys do for us as much as we do for you.
Mind if I give my final thoughts?
And Bill, go ahead, give your final thoughts.
I, like JT said, I haven't seen this movie in like 5 years. And, I really loved it as a kid. I will be honest, it is cheesy as hell.
It's 2002 cheesy.
You could tell this film is a little dated. It is very 2000s-y, especially with the slow-mo. The writing is hokey. But it kind of has a bit of a charm to it.
Absolutely.
It kind of has a really bit of a charm to it. And so I really enjoy this movie. But like I said, the big problem is I wish the romance between Peter and Mary Jane was better. It's just, again, you have an almost 30-year-old man playing a 18-year-old. And again, if that was Tom Holland,
would have been much different.
It would have been, it would look much more genuine. And the writing, it is very comic booky. But again, I think that's part of its charm.
I agree.
That's part of its charm.
Yeah.
And it is very dated. And yeah, have there been better Spider-Man movies since then? Yes.
Absolutely.
But you know what? As the first big screen attempt at it, it's a pretty decent attempt.
I agree. 100%.
Pretty decent attempt.
So, but ultimately, guys, this is what you guys have to say. Sound off in the comment section below. Share your thoughts on this. And as always, follow us on all our social media accounts. And comment below. And let us know, Jeremy Johns, how you thought of this movie and what you thought of it overall. And what you liked, what you disliked, what you thought was good, bad.
Hey, if you agree with us, great. If you don't, cool. You know why? Opinions are like assholes, and everybody has them.
I was going to say all film is subjective, but okay.
All film is subjective, my friend. So I hope you enjoyed.
We hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.